Welcome to Daily IQ. Today 12 August 2024. In this video, I will teach you top 20 current affairs MCQ with detailed explanation. Question number 1. International Youth Day is observed every year on. Answer is 12th August. The International Youth Day is observed on 12th August annually to draw attention of governments and others towards youth issues worldwide. The theme of the International Youth Day 2024 is From Clicks to Progress, Youth Digital Pathways for Sustainable Development. The United Nations officially declared 12th August as International Youth Day in 1999, and the day was celebrated for the first time on 12th August 2000. Question number 2. World Elephant Day is observed every year on. Answer is 12th August. World Elephant Day is observed every year on 12th August globally for the preservation and protection of the global elephants. The official theme for World Elephant Day 2024 is Personifying Prehistoric Beauty, Theological Relevance, and Environmental Importance. The World Elephant Day was initiated on 12th August 2012 when Thailand-based Elephant Reintroduction Foundation teamed up with Canadian filmmaker Patricia Sims. Question number 3. India has participated the Exercise Udara Shakti 2024 in which country? Answer is Malaysia. The Royal Malaysian Air Force hosted Exercise Udara Shakti 2024 at its base in Kuantan, Malaysia, from 6 to 9 August 2024. In Exercise Udara Shakti 2024, the Indian Air Force and the Malaysian Royal Air Force deployed 7 Sukhoi 30 fighter planes in their service. Both countries have bought the Sukhoi 30 fighter plane from Russia. Question number 4. Which Indian was recently conferred with Grand Collar of Order of Timor-Leste? Answer is Draupadi Murmu. President Draupadi Murmu was honored with the highest civilian award of Timor-Leste, Grand Collar of Order of Timor-Leste, by Timor-Leste President Jose Ramos Horta. President Murmu is on a three-nation tour of Fiji, New Zealand and Timor-Leste from 5 to 10 August 2024. President Draupadi Murmu also conferred the Companion of the Order of Fiji, the country's highest civilian award, on 6 August. Question number 5. Who was India's male flag bearer at the closing ceremony of the Paris 2024 Olympic? Answer is P.R. Srijesh. India's hockey goalkeeper P.R. Srijesh and pistol shooter Manu Bhakar were the co-flag bearers for India at the closing ceremony of the Paris 2024 Olympic Games on 11 August 2024. P.R. Srijesh won India's bronze medal at the 2024 Olympics on 8 August. Manu Bhakar made history on 30 July 2024 by becoming the first Indian woman in independent India to win multiple medals at a single Olympic Games. Question number 6. Who is the chairman of the 5-member of Overseas Situation on Bangladesh Border? Answer is Ravi Gandhi. The Indian government on 9 August announced the formation of a 5-member committee to monitor and assess the current situation along the India-Bangladesh border. The committee is to be chaired by Ravi Gandhi, Additional Director General of the Border Security Force, BSF, Eastern Command. The committee has the task of maintaining open communication channels with counterparts in Bangladesh to make sure the safety and security. Question number 7. How many houses will be constructed under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban 2.0 scheme? Answer is 1 crore. The Union Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, approved the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban 2.0 in a meeting on 9 August 2024. The total investment required under the PMAU 2.0 scheme to build one core house is 10 lakh rupees crore over 5 years. The PMAU 2.0 will replace the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban, which was launched on 25 June 2015 and ended on 31 December 2024. Question number 8. Recently, Hathi app was launched in which state to reduce human-elephant conflict? Answer is Assam. Aranyak, a leading biodiversity conservation organization in Northeast India, has unveiled a new mobile application aimed at reducing human-elephant conflict (HEC) in Assam and surrounding regions. The app, named Hathi app, is designed to function as an early warning system, alerting villagers to the presence of wild elephants near human settlements to prevent dangerous encounters. It was officially launched on 10 August and has been developed with backing from the SBI Foundation. Question number 9. Which institute has developed issues for real-time location tracking? Answer is IIT Indore. The Indian Institute of Technology, IIT Indore, has developed innovative footwear for the Indian Armed Forces called Triboelectric Nanogenerator (TENG), which can not only generate electricity with every step but also provide real-time location tracking. IIT Indore delivered 10 pairs of TENG shoes to the Defense Research and Development Organization (DRDO) on 6 August. Question number 10. Which state formed a task force to remove encroachment in forests and Western Ghats? Answer is Karnataka. Karnataka Forest Minister Eshwar Khande announced the formation of a task force to remove illegal resorts and encroachments from the Western Ghats, covering 10 districts. Led by the Principal Chief Conservator of Forests, this team will start clearing operations immediately. The minister has also directed the removal of encroachments from 2015 onward and requested a report on the actions taken within a month. Question number 11. Which country has announced the discovery of Lingshui 36-1 gas field, the world's first large, ultra-shallow gas field in ultra-deep waters? Answer is China. China has announced the discovery of the Lingshui 36-1 gas field in the South China Sea, marking it as the world's first large, ultra-shallow gas field in ultra-deep waters. This field is estimated to contain over 100 billion cubic meters of natural gas, which could significantly impact regional geopolitics given the South China Sea's contested nature. Question number 12. Which Indian state replaced Good Morning with Jai Hind in its schools? Answer is Haryana. Starting 15 August, schools in Haryana set to greet students with Jai Hind instead of Good Morning to promote patriotism and national pride. This change, directed by the Haryana Directorate of School Education, aims to reinforce a sense of unity and national identity among students, especially as they participate in Independence Day celebrations. Jai Hind, a phrase popularized by Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose, is emblematic of India's sovereignty and historical struggle for freedom. Question number 13. In which country was a 2,700-year-old Etruscan cult temple discovered? Answer is Italy. The 2,700-year-old Etruscan cult temple, or Roccos, was discovered at the Sasso Pinzuto necropolis in Tuscany, Italy. This archaeological find is significant because it provides insights into the ancient Etruscan civilization, which flourished in central Italy between the Tiber and Arno rivers. The Etruscan civilization had a profound influence on Roman culture and society. Question number 14. Which state government partnered with UNICEF to promote fathers' involvement in encouraging breastfeeding? Answer is West Bengal. The West Bengal government, in collaboration with United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF, has launched an initiative to encourage fathers to actively support and promote breastfeeding. This program, facilitated by Anganwadi workers, aims to enhance family involvement in breastfeeding, thereby improving exclusive breastfeeding rates during the first 6 months of a child's life. Question number 15. Which country launched 1000 Sails satellite constellation to compete with SpaceX's Starlink? Answer is China. China has launched the 1000 Sails satellite constellation as a direct competitor to SpaceX's Starlink network. This new initiative aims to establish a global low Earth orbit satellite internet network similar to Starlink. The first 18 satellites have already been deployed, with plans to expand the constellation to 648 satellites by next year and 15,000 by the end of the decade. Question number 16. By what percentage has India's renewable energy capacity increased over the past decade, reaching 203.1 gigawatts in 2024? Answer is 165%. India's installed renewable energy capacity has surged by 165% over the past decade, increasing from 76.38 gigawatts in 2014 to 203.1 gigawatts in 2024. Union Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and New and Renewable Energy, Mr. Prahlad Joshi announced. This significant increase highlights India's rapid advancements in renewable energy, particularly in solar and wind power, and positions the country as the fourth largest globally in renewable energy capacity. Question number 17. Which state cabinet approved the Prisons and Correctional Services Bill to modernize prison operations? Answer is Maharashtra. Maharashtra's state cabinet approved the Prisons and Correctional Services Bill to be enacted as an ordinance. This new bill aims to modernize the state's prison operations, replacing the outdated Prisons Act of 1894. The current system suffers from significant overcrowding, housing 40,428 prisoners in facilities designed for only 27,110. Question number 18. Which state has received the Jeevan Daan Award for contribution in organ donation? Answer is Andhra Pradesh. For the first time, Andhra Pradesh has received the Jeevan Daan Award in recognition of its services in organ donations and awareness campaigns, said the state coordinator, Vishak Institute of Medical Sciences Director, K. Rambabu, who received the award in Delhi. Andhra Pradesh has facilitated 913 organ transplants over the past 5 years, with 128 transplants performed already this year. In 2023, India recorded 18,336 organ transplants. Question number 19. Government of India has sanctioned 5,792 crore rupees for hydropower projects of which country? Answer is Nepal. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, headed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved an investment of 5,792 crore rupees in a hydropower project in Nepal, which is being developed by Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam, SJVN Limited. The 669 megawatt Lower Arun hydroelectric project is located downstream of another 900 megawatts plant on the river Arun in the Sankhwasba district of Nepal. This project is designed to generate 2,900 million units of energy annually. Question number 20. Recently, which state government has abolished the two-child policy? Answer is Andhra Pradesh. The Andhra Pradesh government, led by Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu, resolved on 7 August to abolish the two-child policy. The two-child policy, first introduced in United Andhra Pradesh in 1994, prevented individuals with more than two children from contesting in the urban local body elections. The cabinet noted that the national fertility rate is 2.1%, the same in Andhra Pradesh is only 1.5%. Thanks for watching full video. You can join in our membership plan for daily, weekly and monthly current affairs PDFs. Please contact me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 9700200378.